At a regular meeting of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Fredonia, duly called and held on the 26th day of November, 2012, at 7:30 p.m. in the Trustees Room, second floor, Village Hall, Fredonia, New York, and public notice of the time and place of this meeting has been given to the news media and conspicuously posted in one or more designated public locations in accordance with Section 104 of the Open Meetings Law.
Whereas members of this board present at the meeting read the official minutes of the Board of Trustees regular meeting on October 22nd, 2012, and a special meeting of October 25th, 2012. Now therefore be it resolved that this board approves the minutes as entered in official minutes, and be it further resolved that the readings of minutes be dispensed with.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. Reports.
We have the building inspector's reports for the month of September and October. For September, there were total fees of $1,592.50 collected, 2 certificates of compliance for commercial fire and safety inspections, 10 certificates of compliance for residential rental property inspections, and 7 building permits were issued. For October, there were a total of $5,281.10 collected, 5 certificates of compliance for commercial fire and safety inspection, 18 certificates of compliance for residential rental property inspections, and there were a total of 16 building permits issued for the month. Second report is the police department report for the month of October 2012. Total of 1,004 incidences, 102 arrests, 60 vehicle and traffic, and 156 parking tickets. Next report is the justice report for the month of October. A total of 309 cases were heard, with a total, including parking tickets, of $26,662.72 collected. There were vehicle and traffic violations of 168, 51 criminal cases, village ordinances 62, civil cases 2, environmental cases 2, and ABC laws 24. The final report is the fire department report for the month of October of 2012. There were a total number of calls of 183, of which 128 were rescue and AMS calls, 10 good intent calls, 27 false alarm and false calls, 5 each of service calls and hazardous conditions, but no fires, and there was 1 overpressure, rupture, explosion, overheat for the month. And that's it for reports.
Okay, correspondence.
Correspondence was received from the pastor Rachel Lewis, Harvest Chapel, requesting permission to use the gazebo and the information booth for the annual Santa in the Park celebration to be held on Saturday, December 15th, 2012.
Be it resolved that permission is hereby granted to Pastor Rachel Lewis at Harvest Chapel for the use of the gazebo for Santa in the Park activities and the information booth to serve cocoa and cookies on Saturday, December 15, 2012 from 1 to 3 p.m. and that Church Street between Temple Street and Park Place be closed for pony rides, and be it further resolved that the above use is subject to the direction of the Fredonia Police Department, and be it further resolved that this resolution is subject to the receipt by the Village of Fredonia of an insurance certificate from Harvest Chapel naming the Village of Fredonia as an additional insured in the amount of $1 million.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Correspondence dated November 1, 2012 was received from Time Warner Cable notifying the village that agreements with certain programmers are due to expire soon and they may be required to cease carriage of one or more of the services in the near future. Correspondence was also received dated November 9, 2012 from Chautauqua County Chamber of Commerce requesting the village to proclaim November 23, 2012 through December 1, 2012 as Chautauqua Week in the Village of Fredonia.
Whereas the Board of Trustees encourages and supports Chautauqua County Chamber of Commerce efforts to help raise the level of awareness regarding the importance of buying local and supporting local businesses in our local economy, now therefore be resolved that the mayor is hereby authorized to sign a proclamation declaring November 23rd, 2012 through the December 1st, 2012 as Chautauqua Week in the Village of Fredonia.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. Now it's time for the public hearing. If anyone would like to address this board at this time, please state your name and address Tell us what's on your mind. Seeing no one. Resolutions.
Be it resolved that the Village Hall offices will be closed Monday, December 24th, 2012, and Monday, December 31st, 2012, and each employee will use personal and vacation day.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Be it resolved that Adam Korzenski, 4205 Osborne Road, Fredonia, and Nicholas Syracuse, 12 Lafayette Avenue, Dunkirk, are hereby hired as seasonal laborers to work with the Department of Public Works at an hourly rate of $7.50, effective immediately, subject to civil service rules and regulations. No other benefits are to be given.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Be it resolved that the attached schedule of budget transfers pursuant to section 5-520 of the village law is hereby approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Oh, sorry. Be it resolved that the Village Board of Trustees authorizes the establishment of the position of accounting technician to work in the village treasurer's office according to civil service rules and regulations, and be it further resolved that the position duty statement for accounting technician, a copy of which is attached to these minutes, is hereby approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Be it resolved that upon recommendation of Tom Battaglia, Recreation Director, the following individuals are hereby appointed to seasonal positions for the 2012-2013 Village Winter Recreation Programs effective immediately. The names can be obtained in the village clerk's office.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Whereas the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has requested the village to advise the Corps if the village still desires to continue with the Corps to complete the stream bank project in Kenaway Creek, as the Corps will need to ask that the funding be restored for the project for the necessary funds. Now therefore it be resolved that the village notify the Corps that it desires to continue with the Corps unless funds are not available, in which case the village intends to undertake the completion of the project. And be it further resolved that the proposed letter to Ms. By of the Corps from the mayor, which more fully details a continuance with the Corps, is hereby approved. A copy of said letter is attached to this resolution, and be it further resolved that the village attorney is hereby authorized to make such changes to the letter as it may be necessary to move the project forward and to make the project and to protect the interests of the village, but shall first notify the village board prior to making any changes.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. Okay. I'd like to thank the village DPW for the downtown being lit up. It looks great. Everybody keep in mind that Miracle on Main Street is on the 1st. That'll be next Saturday, or this coming Saturday. The other thing is, I've had some concerns over leaves and the pickup of leaves. I had talked with the DPW supervisor, who is systematically hitting every neighborhood. The process is a slow process, just because there's so many yards that have to be picked up. So please be patient. They will be there. There's a couple of steps in the process. One is picking up the leaves with the loader. The second is using the street sweeper to make sure the streets are clean. And then the third would be the vacuum truck that goes around and picks up the ditches, creeks, or anything like that. So please be patient. If you have any concerns, don't hesitate to give the mayor's office a call. But your leaves will be picked up. Anything else? Tommy?
I'm good. This is great. Thank you.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second that.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? We are adjourned.